All I am is a man. I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but I stand.
Did you know that 53% of people's communicating is through their body language? I mean, like, there are different ways to say the same thing. For example, I'll use the sentence, no, you do not have an attitude problem. First example, no, you do not have an attitude problem. Second example, no, you do not have an attitude problem. And third example, no, you don't have an attitude problem. You can interpret the sentence in many, many different ways. And to get what they're actually saying, it can be quite complicated because sometimes you have to listen to what people are actually not saying. This is why it's so easy to flirt with somebody or fight with somebody over text and Facebook, is because you don't actually see what they're trying to convey to you. It's just one flat line of communication. But if you're actually there and able to look at their body language, you would be able to see what message they're trying to convey, like how mad they are or how much they like you. But somehow, in some way, that has just turned out to be some horrible thing. So that's why teens prefer to do it over text. You will find it so much easier to communicate with people face to face, listen with your eyes, heart, and then your ears to find out what they are actually trying to say to you. Why can't you just stand in my shoes for a split second? I bet you've heard that one a lot. Empathy is being able to see from someone else's perspective. So let's say one person sees the world green, but the other one sees the world red. I'll show you. Oh, what a beautiful red day we're having today.
Red? It's green. It's obviously green.
It's red outside. Where did you get the color green from?
I think you could possibly be colorblind.
What? What both of them didn't understand is that they were seeing the world in two different ways, because one of them was wearing red glasses while the other one was wearing green glasses. So actually, it was the same world, but they were just different colors because they were seeing things in a different perspective. Now, one of them were to step up and actually say, "Oh, I get it. It's because you actually you're just wearing different glasses than I am. We're seeing the same thing. It's just we have different colors on." Then the problem would have resolved. Quick and easy, like that. Very, very important that you use empathy. Empathy can help you understand what people are trying to say better and also help you communicate in a better way that people will understand you. Mirroring is not mimicking. Mimicking and mirroring are completely different things, and people tend to get them confused all of the time. It is very important that you understand the difference between mirroring and mimicking. This is mimicking. Oh, I'm so frustrated.
I'm so frustrated.
I mean, I got an F on that test.
Oh, I got an F on that test.
How am I going to tell my parents?
How am I going to tell my parents?
Why are you copying me?
I don't know.
Or another example. I am so irritated.
I'm so irritated.
She left the cheese out.
She left the cheese out.
And I keep getting in trouble for it.
And I keep on getting in trouble for it.
Why are you copying me?
Why are you copying me?
What?
What?
Okay, so maybe those were some slight exaggeration, but they're both really, really good examples of what mimicking are. Mimicking is when you're just copying what somebody's saying, not actually trying to connect with what they are actually saying. Mirroring is when you use a phrase like, "so you feel as if blankety blank blank," while trying to help you build a better understanding. Not giving them advice or pretending like you hear them, like, "yeah," or "uh-huh." Or getting distracted when they're talking. "My dad just got in a huge car accident. Oh, that reminds me, I got this new car the other day and it was so epic." Mirroring is also a better way to get to understand your parents. That's right. You could actually understand your parents. If you actually use the mirroring technique, you could get to the bottom of why they're feeling certain ways. Some teens are like, "oh, she lashed out on me for no reason." But what that teenager didn't know was that if they use mirroring, they could really get down to the bottom of the situation. Here's an example. "I'm so nervous about my F, bringing home my F on that test. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak straight." So you're nervous just about bringing home the bad grade to show your parents. I mean, like, they've been on my case so much lately, and I've been trying to prove them, like, that I could do better and that I can get good grades. It's just I had one slip and I didn't study, and this is just what happened. I'm so nervous. Oh, so you feel as if they're gonna lash out on you because you told them you would be able to do better, but instead you got an F on your test. Yes, it's exactly how I feel. Okay, so this is what we've gone over so far. First, listen with your eyes, heart, and then your ears. It's very easy to get things misinterpreted or get the wrong idea, but if you're actually paying attention to their body language and what words they are stressing in their sentences, then that is one great way to understand what people are trying to say to you. Second, use empathy. Stand in their shoes. It's going to be so much easier to communicate with people if you know where they're coming from and why they feel that way. Third, practice mirroring. Mirroring is an easier way to communicate and interpret what somebody's trying to say to you without kind of annoying them, like copying what they're saying, but actually trying to get to know the situation and help the person.